The safety of single pilots is actually something that's very close to my heart, and I'm delighted to be talking to somebody who's going to help me get through the next stage of my flying experience. Arnaud, welcome to the program. You've got something in your hands there that's going to be a real gem for pilots, isn't it? Tell me what we're seeing.
Hello Alan, thank you for being here. So we are unveiling today at Paris Air Show the Safetyn box. The Safetyn box is a device that is bought by pilots to be put on the flight panel of their aircraft. So we're talking here light aircraft, we're talking glider, we're talking helicopter, we're talking any monopilot aircraft and aeronef. And in the future, we're even looking at urban air mobility with safety pilots aboard. So the way it works, it actually relies on two pillars. The first one is what we call safety in emergency. And we are very keen on helping human factor to be leveraged so as to avoid caveats like inattentional deafness. So whenever a pilot does not hear an alert, for instance, not retractable alerts, there will be additional layers. First will be explicitation of the alert, landing gear. Second will be visually on the screen, you will be able to see landing gear popping up. And ultimately, there will be haptic vibration on the pilot with some physiological device that the pilot will be wearing. At the very end, you see this button, which is called the Safetyn call button. This is a technology that we know well in automotive. And this will trigger automatically a call to the assistant as soon as you're getting into the final approach and you have still not retracted the landing gear, so as to try to have the final wake-up call. And somebody will say, Alan, everything's okay? Is it normal that you're about to land in 15 seconds without the landing gear to be retracted? So that's the way we try to put additional layers, as we call in the Swiss cheese model, the James Reason model, to be able to try to make all that we can to avoid having this fatal crash happening. So that's
you've done it. You've got this coming through. When are we actually going to see it available to pilots?
So unveiling is today. It will be put on the market at the end of the year 2019 in a relationship between pilot students and flight instructor, because this is the second pillar of what we do. So I mentioned safety in emergency, but the second pillar is safety in academy. So because we have a lot of data recorded into this box, it can be considered by some people to be a recorder, a VCR, or a data recorder. But this data is made available to pilots right after their flight.
So when I get back, I can look back on what I've been doing, I can see what I've been doing wrong, I can understand my errors, and I can tell you there are always quite a few of those. So I'm waiting for this thing to come out, and Arnaud, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much, Alan.